Welcome back to our medical mystery. We are doctors trying to figure out why McKenna is feeling sick. So far, we've figured out that McKenna's problem is connected to her small intestine in her digestive system. We are analyzing what happens to food molecules as they move through the digestive system. You may remember looking at these graphs last week. We saw that in a healthy digestive system, poop is mostly made of water and fiber. Our bodies do not break down fiber and digest it. It passes through our bodies and comes out in our poop. We saw that in a healthy digestive system, glucose and complex carbohydrates seem to disappear in the small intestine. We're still trying to figure out why. To answer our question about why glucose and complex carbohydrates disappear, we decided to start by looking in the mouth. Last week, we saw that an enzyme named amylase breaks down or cuts complex carbohydrate molecules into glucose molecules in your mouth. This is why the number of complex carbohydrates decreases and the number of glucose molecules increases. But this still doesn't answer our question. Why are they completely disappearing in the small intestine? Today we will continue our journey through the digestive system as we investigate what happens to food molecules as they move from the esophagus to the stomach. Here's today's important vocabulary: the mouth, the esophagus, the stomach, and chemical reactions, where atoms rearrange to form a new substance. This can happen when atoms combine or bond together, or when atoms are broken down or separate. And of course, food molecules. We've already learned quite a bit about glucose and other complex carbohydrates. Today we'll focus on amino acids and proteins. How to complete today's assignment. If you're on a phone, make sure you're in print layout. If you're on a computer, fit your document. You'll start by using the words from the word bank to fill in the summary table. If you get stuck, go back to the beginning of this video. Next, you'll learn about a scientist who lived on Mackinac Island. He did some crazy experiments. You can either choose to read an article here or watch the first 2 minutes of a video here. Next, we'll continue to explore what happens as we move through the digestive system. You can choose to do this section on your own or watch a video as you work for help. First, review what happened in the mouth. Then analyze what happened to food molecules as they move from the mouth to the esophagus. For example, we can see that the amount of water molecules stayed the same, so I would put an X here. On the next page, you'll do the same thing, but this time for the esophagus to the stomach. Finally, click here to complete a 3-minute ed puzzle that will help you interpret the data and make connections. Don't forget to reflect on your learning targets and then share on Google Classroom. Do you think Dr. Beaumont should have been allowed to do his experiments on Mackinac Island? If you want to learn more about Dr. Beaumont and his crazy experiments, you can click here or watch the rest of this video.